Tail. The lecturer's voice tailed away as he saw the audience leave the hall one by one. Tailor. The movie tailored to young audiences also attracted many mid-aged people. Tale. She often tells tales about her friends, and now nobody trusts her any more. Tap. She gave him a tap on his shoulder to wake him up. Tease. Please don't tease me. It is not funny anymore. Tender. Willow leaves in spring are really green and tender. Territory. The country has spent 50 years to recapture the lost territory from the neighboring state. Testify. Last Sunday, Helena testified her faith in Christianity openly. Theoretical. The government and central bank were in theoretical harmony. Therapy. Juan is having Chinese herbal therapy. Thermal. In Taipei, some citizens have bath water from thermal springs. Thermometer. The thermometer reads 26 degrees. Thin. She hasn't thinned down even though she has not had supper at all for more than 2 months. Thread. The tourists threaded their way through the foreign flea market. Thrust. Juan thrusted a letter and some money into my hand before leaving. Tilt. Jean tilted her head to one side and listened to her favorite music. Timber. The Japanese houses are built of timber. Tolerate. He couldn't tolerate being judged by his color. Toxic. She took toxic drugs and killed herself. Trace. He traced his ancestors back to the 12th century. Traffic. Many people in this area used to traffic in opium as a way of living. Tragedy. The death of the famous scientist is a great tragedy to the nation. Transfer. Our goods were transferred onto a ship at the port. Ultimate. Their ultimate objective is to smooth out their relationship. Umpire. The Japanese team refused to accept the umpire's decision. Unanimous. All the students are unanimous in their support of their teacher's decision. Undergo. It is not unusual for people to undergo disappointment and failure before experiencing success. Underscore. The President underscored the significance of careful driving once again. Undertake. They undertook to order more products from our company. Unemployment. Increasing unemployment resulted in the rise of the crime rate. Uniform. All the dresses are of uniform size. Vague. Everything looked vague in the heavy fog. Validity. We should question the validity of those figures. Vanish. At present, many species have vanished from the earth. Variety. His life in this country lacked variety, so he decided to travel abroad. Various. For various reasons, the country failed to rein in its huge deficit. Velocity. The velocity of light is about 186,000 miles per second. Vendor. Kathy stared at the vendor who cheated her with distaste. Verify. Later findings verified Judy's theory. Vertical. The southern face of the hill is almost vertical. Wage. She said she would wage a war against discrimination. Walnut. Pieces of walnut can be used in chocolate bars. Waterproof. This cheap watch is not waterproof. Weary. After a long journey, Jimmy looked a little weary. Weep. The girl wept over her dead dog. Weigh. The guilty feeling weighed in her mind which deprived her of happiness. Welfare. Many people are concerned about the cutbacks in federal welfare programs. Well off. In Taiwan, most people are more well off than 20 years ago. Yacht. John goes yachting every weekend in the summer. Yawn. Bruce yawned over the evening papers.